Well, it's official. Manchester United have signed Harry Maguire from Leicester City for £80 million pending a medical tomorrow. We all thought Friday was going to be a big day. Was there going to be a day like today when the breakthroughs happened, when Man United finally got the in? And it appears now that we have our answer. It appears now that Man United may finally have addressed their centre-back position and have gone and got one of the best central defenders, in European football. It has been a long, drawn-out, painful experience. There's no doubt. Nobody's going to deny that. We wanted this done sooner. We wanted this done quicker. We wanted it done more efficiently and probably for a cheaper price. But at the end of the day, in a comment there actually says, Jesus Christ, only 2 months. Yes, it has taken 2 months, and 2 months too long. However, I'm over the moon. I'm over the moon with this piece of business because Man United, ever since Vidic and Rio Ferdinand were over the hill, ever since they moved on, we've been absolutely crying out and screaming for a top quality centre-back to come in and help fix the defensive issues that we have had. Now, Smalling and Jones have failed. Rojo was never ever going to be good enough. Eric Bailly's body's made of biscuits. And Lindelof very may well, he may become an integral part of this Man United team for years to come. But a top quality defender is needed. But as ever, I want to gauge your viewpoints and your opinions on this. Before we do that, hit that like button and please hit the share button as well. It's the very best way that you can support the channel and platform. And of course, a big shout out to our title sponsors, the Football Index. You can download their app. Their information is in our description below. Some really weird people watching me do this. About 4 or 5 really weird looking women. Really weird looking women are staring at me doing this. They are. So see the reaction. South of the river thing, that's what I reckon. Wilson here says Arsenal seriously need to get their defensive situation sorted out sooner rather than later. And I agree with you, Wilson. Arsenal need to fix it as well. We spoke about that a lot in our previews the other day, and it's true. What did you say here? The Football Index, is it available in Ireland? Northern Ireland only. That's it. It's not available in the Republic, I don't believe. Someone says, bro, you talk too much. I do talk too much. It's part of my job to do that, I think. I'm actually out today with the family. Can you see? I'm actually out today. Yeah, I'm waving. People are waving at me. It's very weird. I know them actually. I say people. It makes it sound like I'm famous. I'm not. It's my other half, and they're a band of merry women. I'm going to be polite. 185 million. Football is officially broken, is what Teo Wild says. You say it's officially broken, but look at the money that's in football now. You're talking about a multi-billion-pound operation that grows in revenues each and every single year. By the way, if you see me flapping, it's because there's wasps about everywhere. Sky reporting deal agreed, so must be true. Michael, this deal is true. This deal is done, and I'm not even sitting here and going to break it down. I wanted to come on and gauge your reaction because this platform, we spoke a lot about Harry Maguire. We spoke a lot about Man United addressing this situation. So I want to ask you guys this question now. Man United now have one of the best centre-backs in European and world football. What does that do for their team? What does that do for Man United going into this new season? What does it say here? Stuff today. Hello, Siri. Is the Harry signing confirmed? Micah, yes, this deal is happening. We knew there was something that was going to happen. We spoke about this morning. The fact that he pulled out of the friendly. He pulled out of the friendly tonight for Leicester City. Told me and told many people that was it. The deal was almost done and almost complete. We have a super chat here. Thank you very much for your donation, Zachary. He says, Terry, let's go. Now get the other ones done. Well, what we also know as well today, because the pictures from Sky have been released, that Ed Woodward is in Mayfair, London, at Manchester United's southern offices, and he is in more conversations with Paulo Dybala's agent. That deal is also very close to going through as well. Stop moving around. I'm getting seasick. I'm sorry, George. I apologise for making you seasick. I'm just excited. Another George here says, excellent news. Steve says, Jones and Smalling are crying in their cornflakes tomorrow. Yeah, look, someone's going to go. I think either Rojo or Chris Smalling is going to be sold. But I don't care. I couldn't care less. They're multi-millionaires. They're going to go somewhere else in a million. of pounds. All I care about is the continuation and the growth and development of my football team. Let's do a few more of these comments. Another donation from Zachary. Zachary, you must be in a good mood. He says, I feel we do not need much more though. In all honesty, I think our biggest issue has been our defence being so shite. A solid defence can open the attack. And Zachary, you're right. If there's a solid, strong defence for everybody to rely on and sit back on, I think it enhances a team a lot further. It enables the attacking players to have more freedom, to feel more secure in going forward and committing themselves to the attacking play and not being worried and not being concerned with being caught out. Just a few more of these live comments. Jones. Yeah, I agree. I think Smalling is better than Jones, but I'm just going by what the media is telling us. It's not my own personal opinion. CP44 says, next, let's get Bruno. Yeah, I hope Bruno Fernandes is there. I truly hope Bruno Fernandes comes in. What an addition he is going to be with all them goals and creativity. Anfield Road end here says Johnny Evans was, what does it say? Johnny Evans was Lick best centre-back last season. Oh, Leicester's best. No, he wasn't. Johnny Evans is good, of course he is. He's a Manchester United academy player, but he's not better than Harry Maguire. Liverpool fans, drop the salt, drop the hate. Honest to God, it's a hot day. Go and enjoy the sun. We've got another super chat here. £10 donation. Who's this from? It's from Jin. Jin, thank you very much for your £10 donation. It says apparently Dybala doesn't want to come to United and Juve and Inter may do a swap deal for Icardi. This concerns me, Terry. That may be true. I've heard all sorts of rumours about Dybala, Man United. Will it happen? Will it not? All I know is that the agent of Dybala has now been in London for 2 whole days. Why would he do that? Why would he stay there? Why would he be here if there was no interest, if there was no desire at all for the player to come? That just doesn't make any kind of logical sense. Come out for a few hours in the afternoon with the kids. This beautiful park. I'm in Godstone Park here. You see like kids playing. It's nice, it's beautiful, right? Yeah, you know where Godstone is? It's in Surrey. It's full of real posh people. I kind of I stand out a little bit here because they're all posh and nice and I'm really not. Right, stop moving. I'm sorry. Didn't say he's better than Maguire, said Evans had a better season last year. Anfield Road then, I see what you did there. But no, I disagree with you. I disagree with you completely. Harry Maguire was solid last year. He's been brilliant and progressively getting better over the last 4 or 5 years. Fantastic signing. Terry, get on the tractor. I've just been on the tractor ride, actually. Me and my boy were on a tractor ride 20 minutes ago. It was fun. It was good. But I'm going to go lean up against the fence, though, because my back's hurting. Standing up is good. But I'm going to go lean up against the fence, though, because my back's hurting. Standing up and moving around. Just bear with me. Bear with me. I haven't actually done a stream like this in ages, where I haven't had a tripod. You were right, buddy. You had a strong feeling an announcement was going to happen today. That's from Master 3D. Yeah, I believed that something was going to happen today. It just felt that with a week to go, with 3 deals to be closed, the fact that again, I go back to Damasio. They were reporting a couple of days ago, talking about how close they all were. I trust Damasio, I trust the publication, I trust all the journalists that work for him, that they feed us. It may not always come to fruition, what they're told, but I believe it comes from legitimate sources. And I knew that the deals were close. It felt like they were going to happen. The fact that the CEO is in London as well, in the Mayfair offices, where it's a lot easier for agents, especially of Bruno Fernandes and Dybala, to fly into London than it is to Manchester. Private planes go straight into City Airport, and then you're literally talking about 2 or 3 stops on a tube or a quick ride in a car. And they probably won't get on the tube, to be fair, but there we go. Tottenham, Bruno, is it true? I literally was meant to have a video coming out about Tottenham and Bruno Fernandes. It was meant to come out in about the next 15 minutes. I've now pushed that back to later on today because, of course, this Maguire news is huge. But before we go any further, please do me a big favour. Over 1,000 of you tuning in, please hit the like button and please hit the share button as well. It's the very best way that you can support us here at the Football Terrace. What? I'm not reading that comment out, but that's funny. David here says the money for Slabhead does not matter. It's the Glazers' money. Get over it and get Bruno done. David, absolutely. Listen, the inflation within football and the finances within the very unique ecosystem of, especially in the UK, is massive. the estimated value and the enterprise value of football clubs. So the enterprise value of football clubs is growing year in, year out. The money grows year in, year out. So in turn, the most valuable assets to football clubs are their players. And when you want to buy the best, they're going to come at a premium. And of course, there are better defenders out there. There are better defenders out there than Harry Maguire. I'll never ever claim otherwise. Virgil van Dijk's better. Vertonghen is better, in my opinion. But they're unsignable for Man United, so we have to go to the next best thing. Terry, this is the best show on YouTube. Pal, well done. Brian, I appreciate your very kind words. And thank you all for hitting that like button. Nearly 250 likes is amazing. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's do a few more. Economic growth is unreal, is what Insanity Dog says. Listen, the economic growth in football is ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We've got another super chat that's just come through that I'm going to read out here. Amazing, from Alex, who says, Man United's defence improved at last. Your stance on Axel Tuanzebe. Putting him out on loan is your suggestion. Alan, no, I wouldn't put him out on loan. He is such a talent. I think he's done wonderfully well during this pre-season tour. I would give him an opportunity. I would give him the chance, and I would give him the game time to develop himself at Manchester. I think if you loan him out again, you're pretty much putting a final nail in the coffin of his Manchester United career. I say give him time, give him games, develop him here, because he could be a huge asset to Man United, no doubt. Do you think selling players will start after the window closes? Potentially. I think now Maguire's here, I think we'll see Darmian's going to go anyway, I think. And I think we'll see either Rojo or Smalling leave in the next few days as well. Comment here says, now we have 7 centre-backs. Cut Rojo ASAP. Move Smalling out in January. Sell Bailly next summer. Let Jones warm the bench. Tuanzebe must be the third in line after Lindelof and Maguire. I think that's a really good breakdown. I think that's a well-constructed viewpoint. Brandon here, one of our regular viewers, says, Terry, United just spent £85 million on a prime Gary Cahill. Listen, I know you're being a bit salty. I know that maybe you're hurting a little bit, because every time United sign a player that could potentially propel us back to our glory days, you see so much salt and so much anger coming from rival fans. We can take it. You're not going to melt that Alpha Steel. It's as simple as that. Another super chat here says, now let's get the Bruno deal done. Yes, let's get Bruno. I don't care if it's Bruno next or I think Dybala might be announced before Bruno Fernandes, by the way. But there we go. Lots of people hating. Yes, there is. Yes, there is. This is a comment here from Scar Shots TV, who says, if Ed Woodward and them Glazers let Spurs get Fernandes, I'm unfollowing every single Manchester United page, unregistering from the website, and I'm not going to get my 2 kids the home and away kits, and I'm not going to a game. Well, listen, that's how you stand up to the club, because if everybody did that, if every Man United fan in the world did that, the Glazers and Woodward would have to change their ways. They simply would. But most people don't have the ball bags to do it, mate. They don't have the ball bags to. So well done, you. Can Tuanzebe play in a central defensive midfielder role? I don't know. I've never seen him play there. A great person to ask that question to would be Stephen Howson, because he watches a lot of the academy games and he may have a better understanding and idea. But personally, I don't know. Another super chat just come in here from Saeed Ali. Thank you very much, all the way from the USA. Says, finally done. The last 2 weeks I was under so much pressure. I want to know. Sorry, I really don't understand, Saeed, what you're trying to say there. I think you're so excited in your sentence. Unless that's my dyslexia kicking in, I really can't understand what you're saying. But I think what you're trying to allude to is that you're glad it's over. We've signed someone. There was a lot of pressure on. Now let's go and get the next couple of players sorted. I think that's what you're trying to say. Billy T says we need a midfielder now. I agree. What? Who's this? Sorry. Anyway, I'm not going to read that one out. Definitely top 4 this season. United look a lot stronger. That's from Savage Elite, mate. Signing a centre-back was so imperative, but not just any centre-back. Signing a top-class centre-back was so important. Absolutely. But listen, I'm going to live stream a little bit later when I'm in a bit more of a comfortable position to do so. Thank you all as ever for tuning in. Take care of yourselves. God bless. Congratulations to my team, Man United. We've just gone and signed one of the best centre-backs in the world. So happy. I really am. Take care. God bless.